Okay, we're back with the 92 Hilux. It's been 500 miles, 700 kilometers since I did my put the Eaton Trutrac in my rear end. And I was reading some stuff online, and the carrier bearing adjusters, Toyota says to adjust them 1 to 1.5 notches past zero play in the bearings, which is kind of a hard thing to determine. So in reading online, I see lots of people say put them to 150 foot-pounds, and then lots of other places say up to 200 foot-pounds. Okay, so here's the drain plug I pulled out after 500 miles, and you can see the amount of stuff on the magnetic pickup. Let's just give it a wipe and see how it looks. Seems to be a fair amount of stuff here. Better. And change my fluid. I'm going to pull the third member and check the torque values on the carrier adjusters. Make sure it's around 100 to 150 foot-pounds. There, that's a little cleaner. Okay, so I got the differential out, or the third member out. It's been 500 miles, and I got the whatever it's called, dial indicator, pretty much perpendicular to a tooth. And we'll just check the 0, 10. So we're about 10 thou after 500 miles. So it's a little bit slackened off a tiny bit. So what I'm going to do is turn in this adjuster, maybe one whole tooth or whatever. Hopefully it'll be at around 100 to 150 foot-pounds of torque, because I'd like to end up with whatever the book recommends, 7 thou play on this, with about 150 foot-pounds of preload on these two conical bearings. So I'm going to just try and do that. Okay, so I loosened off these, and then I re-snugged them hand tight. Then I tightened this one up to about 80 or 90 foot-pounds, and that dropped my backlash to about 5 thou. So then I torqued these down to 71 foot-pounds, torqued this down to 10 foot-pounds, and I tightened it a total of 1, 2, 3 notches on this side. And then I loosened these two off. And then I retightened them hand tight again. Took this out, of course. And then I tightened this one. So that the other side went to about 80 or 90 foot-pounds. Then I tightened this one a total of 1, 2 notches, and took this one up to 150 foot-pounds. Retorqued these to 71 foot-pounds with Loctite. Torqued this to 10 foot-pounds with Loctite. Everything's torqued, everything's good, and now my backlash is 6 thou. And that's measuring 4 different spots around. The biggest one is 7, the smallest one is 6. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to put new oil in it, put it back in the truck with new oil. And then that's it. I've finished this job. I'm happy with that.